set problem with the dynamic, but वो मुझे ही class में कराना है, and it is lengthy procedure, so will not go for the dynamic today. So you have to implement the recurring problem, right? So making change is done in classroom. Yes or no? Making change problem is done in classroom. The procedure of the making change. Yes. Please pick up. Remember or not? मुझे तो याद है, पता है कि खत्म हो गया है मेकिंग चेंज, बट आप लोगों को याद है कि नहीं कि इट इज डन? Nupur, Aisha. I'm asking some. Making change is done in classroom. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So making change you have to implement today. Yes, knapsack I am not explaining today because I'll take a lecture for that. And today it is a holiday, so I'll arrange extra lecture on Monday, or and that time I'll explain the knapsack problem, right? And then you can implement in the lab session. So today you are going to implement the making change problem. If you have any doubt in the making change, you can ask me. Then I'll explain. So making change already done with the greedy as well as in the done with the dynamic approach also, right? So if there is any issue in the making change, you can ask me. चलो बोलो फटाफट. No doubt. Procedure is complete. ये मैंने explain किया था. This is the making change. Remember or not? एक्नॉलेज नहीं करोगे तो कैसे पता चलेगा? राजीव, ओम, धैर्य, इरफान, पूजन, जिनी, पार्थ, राहुल. चलो स्पीक अप फास्ट.
Actually, I haven't attended the lectures, so I don't know.
Okay. And other students? Then okay. किसी को ऐसा है कि फिर से मुझे प्रोसीजर रिपीट करूँ मेकिंग चेंज की? रेज योर हैंड.
Ma'am, can you just explain it brief?
Yes, sure. Okay. So let's see that how making change work with the dynamic programming, right? So in the greedy approach, we know that greedy and the dynamic both we are using for the uh, optimal solution, right? But here sometimes we see that in this case of the greedy approach, sometimes it becomes a fails in the greedy approach. If we see that we have a this, I'll just take this number of coin dollars and I have to do the total of $11. What we should do in case of the 1568, in case of the greedy, will choose the condition is that we have to choose the less number of coins, right? But what we have to do, we have to start from the larger number of the coin. So if I start the larger number of the coin, so 8 is larger, right? So if 8 is larger, so minus 8, so it is we can say that it's remaining 4, right? And then I can't use 6, I can't use 1, I have to use 4 times 1 rupee coin. So here we can say that 5 rupees coin we can use over here, or 5 coin we can use. But if we do the 5 plus 6, we'll get the total 11, right? So this is the failure of the greedy approach. If we choose a larger number of, so probably possibility is that there is the coin which we have to do the less number of coin, but we can't use the less number of coins, because if we choose a large number of coins, so the possibility is that greedy becomes fail in this case, right? So for that we'll move to the next approach, which is the dynamic approach. Dynamic में क्या करते हैं हम? Tabulation method, or we can use the memoization method, right? We can use the tabulation method or we can use the memoization method. Okay, so here we have a coin 1 2 here we have a coin 1568. Okay, or we have to start we have to do the total 11. So how many coins we can use? Up to 11, 0 to 11, right? So you have to maintain the row and column. So how many columns you are going to maintain based on your value? कितना total चाहिए? तो हमको यहाँ पे 11 total चाहिए, so that's why we are maintaining the 11, right? कितनी row होगी? So base your coin value, how many coins you given in the example. So here 4 coins are given into the example, so 1568. क्लियर कैसे रो और कॉलम करना है पूजन?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now there is a rule. Here we have to follow this rules, or we can say there's some condition. So if wherever you get the C of ij, wherever j value will be a 0, so your column should be filled with the 0 value. So that's why I filled this 0. That's why I fill this column 0 as the 0. So we'll start with the first row and the first column. So what is my first row and first column? 1 1. My I will, this is my I value. My I will, and in the coin I value is 1. My row, we can say 1 rupees coin and the 1, right? So if I have 1 rupees coin and I have to do the total of 1. So how many coins I have used? Just 1. अभी मेरे पास सिर्फ 1 रुपी कॉइन है, हम नेक्स्ट पे नहीं गए, तो 1 के लिए 1 चाहिए, 2 टोटल करना है तो वी कैन यूज 2. यू कैन यूज कॉइन इनफाइनाइट टाइम. एक ही कॉइन है 1 5 6 8, आपको जितनी बार उसको यूज करना है आप उसको कर सकते हो. करेक्ट. 1, then 2 rupees coin, so you can do the total 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. If 11 rupees चाहिए आपको, तो you have to use the 11 time 1. So you can fill the first row. Easy? Yes or no?
Yes,
अगर
ma'am.
1 rupee है तो जो भी टोटल दिखना है just copy paste करो. Okay, now I am here. I'm on the second row. Now I have a 2 coins. Okay, I'm here. I have a 2 coin 1 and 5. See, on the second row. Okay, तो क्या करना है? Procedure is that you have to fill the column and row with this method. If I is equal to 0, I is equal to 1, you have to follow this one. If j less than di means coin value, coin I. So you have to fill this one. We'll see in the lecture. ये बाकी है lecture में कि ये कैसे, but उससे पहले मैं आपको shortcut method बता रही हूँ. This is the logic you have to, whenever you are implement, you have to apply this one. Right? Okay, so I am on the second row. Okay, तो क्या करना है? We have a 2 coin. What is the value for second coin? 5. Okay, 5 minus 1 तक आपको पूरी वैल्यू अबव कॉलम से कॉपी करना है. तो कब तक कॉपी करना है? 4 तक. So 0 1 2 3 4. ऊपर से मैंने ले लिए वैल्यू. Now I am at the 5. ओके, अब 5 की वैल्यू हमें, आई एम एट द लोकेशन ऑफ 5. 5 की वैल्यू करनी है, गो फॉर द 5 स्टेप बैक. वाई 5 स्टेप बैक? बिकॉज माई डेमोस्ट्रेशन वैल्यू denominator, or we can say that demonstration value is 5. My coin value is 5. So that's why I'm going 5 step back. So if I'm going 5 step back, 1 2 3 4 and 5, the value is 0. Always go the whatever step back which is given into the coin value and do addition of 1. So I have a 1. And check what is the above value, previous value. This is 5. Whatever, which is the minimum? 1. So you have to put 1 over here. Getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, अब 6 फिल करना है हमें. क्या करेंगे? अगेन विल गो 5 स्टेप बैक्स. कहाँ से? यहाँ से 1 2 3 4 5. 1 add 1 2. What is previous value? 6. Which one is minimum? Definitely 2. So 2. After that 3 4 5 10. 10 है तो 5 step back. यहाँ पे आए 1 1 plus 1 2 and above value 10. Which one is minimum? 2. And that's why we are filling 2 and 3. Same you have to fill this one. Now I'm on the third row. I have a 3 value up to 6. Up to 6 minus 1, you have to copy the value from the above. Then go step 6 back step, do plus 1 and check above value, whichever minimum, just copy it. वैसे आपको ये फिल करना है टेबल. क्लियर? ओके, आफ्टर फिलिंग द टेबल हमको पता है कि हमने टेबल फिल कर दिया. कैसे करना है? यू हैव टू ट्रेस द ट्री एंड आइडेंटिफाई दैट हाउ मेनी कॉइन्स आर देयर. कैसे करेंगे? लेट्स सी. ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दिस वैल्यू. लास्ट वैल्यू, टेक द लास्ट वैल्यू. क्या लास्ट वैल्यू प्रीवियस वैल्यू से आई है? ऊपर चेक, ऊपर देखो पहले, ऊपर देखना है. यस, देन गो फॉर इट. ओके, अगेन ऊपर देखो, क्या ऊपर से 2 आया है? नहीं. सो गो वॉट एवर स्टेप बैक. हाउ मेनी स्टेप बैक आई विल गो? 6 स्टेप बैक. सो 1 1 2 3 4 5 एंड 6. यहाँ से स्टार्ट करेंगे. 1 2 3 4 5 6 1. हियर द वैल्यू इज 1. 1 क्या ऊपर? नाउ यू हैव टू राइट द वॉट एवर कॉइन वैल्यू. तो कौन से रो में है? 6. सो दैट्स वाई वी राइटिंग द 6 फर्स्ट. ओके, क्या 1 वैल्यू ऊपर से आई? यहाँ पे 1 था. यस, सो यहाँ से आया है. ओके क्या अभी भी ऊपर से आ रहा है? नहीं, वही कॉलम में से आ रहा है, तो गो 5 स्टेप बैक। तो आई एम हियर, वेन एवर यू आर रीचिंग एट द जीरो वैल्यू ऑफ जीरो, यू हैव टू स्टॉप द प्रोसीजर। विच कॉइन? 5। So 6 plus 5 क्या आपको 11 मिल रहा है? Yes. So how many coins you have used? 2 coins only. Getting?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you? Other students जिन्होंने क्लास में ध्यान नहीं रखा था?
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now what you have to do?
Yes.
You have to implement also this one also, and I'll show the hackering problem also. Same, but दोनों same kind of ही है. अगर hackering भी कर दोगे तो भी चलेगा. अगर hackering करना है, after that making change, just a second. I'll open the dashboard and then I'll share my screen. लॉगिन किया है ना सबने हैकरिंग में? सी डायनेमिक में देखोगे ना, द कॉइन चेंज प्रॉब्लम पहला ही है. द कॉइन वैल्यू इज गिवन, डेमोस्ट्रेशन इज गिवन, टोटल इज गिवन, राइट? सो यू हैव टू इम्प्लीमेंट दिस वन. Okay, so you have to implement hackering problem, or you can implement static making change using the dynamic programming, or you can implement dynamic with the dynamic programming. Okay, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now start working on it. After complete the task, please acknowledge in the chat box.
Ma'am, actually, there is a power cut in my area, so I won't be able to perform it.
Okay, just acknowledge me in the last. Okay,
Okay.
and Sakshi, you may leave the meeting. Okay, because we are not doing new practical today. Remaining all stay over here.